And we're back. Look at this beautiful birch forest right beside my house. Yes, a man's got to do lots of things to get these beautiful birch logs for his builds. So I went and planted up all the birch saplings that I currently have. And we're going to be farming this, and while all that's finished growing, you can see the progress of the great forest chop down. Also filled in some gullies and some canyons and did some terraforming. But that's not what we're going to be doing today. Yes, what a beautiful place this is. I was playing in the all-poisonous sulfur world earlier, and I'll tell you, when I come back into this world, it's just so nice. It's so nice and beautiful, but it's a short-lived beauty because I have to go to the Nether. Today, I'm going to be working some more on the much-needed Nether extension that leads to Spawn. You remember Spawn? That beautiful place where they have stony peaks. And I left this here because I forgot to put it where it needed to go last time I came through, so I thought, rather than go the whole way back to the Nether, I'll just go ahead and put it right there so I'll remember to bring it with me next time. It's called being semi-responsible. I was up here earlier, and I connected the completed section of the track with the destination. The little room that's above the point where I go to spawn, and I'm kind of out of white concrete and stuff like that. I'm also very close to being out of ice, so I have to go make another trip for ice. That's okay, I know where to go get it. It's not a big deal. And I've taken to using some red concrete too. This section right here is going to have a lot of red concrete in it. The reason being, those are the two kinds of dye I have the most of, are white and red. The white comes from bone meal, and I'm sure you can guess where the red comes from. That's right. All those innocent golems that die in my iron farm, they leave me plenty of little red poppies. It's a sad thing, but I'm like the Native American. We use every part of the iron golem. We don't just use the iron. We also use poppies that he leaves behind. And you can see I was already lighting this place up as I was digging to the other place. And I thought, why bother placing temporary torches? I'll just use my sea lanterns. You know, it's nice having a beautiful sea lantern farm. So I don't regret all the trouble I went to make that guardian farm. The times I died. A lot of this is coming directly out of that experience. Like when I died and I wasn't anchored to a bed and I started over again at spawn. Good times. Let me tell you, that was a real fun experience. That's when I decided that's going to happen to me again, and I don't want to have to go through this again. And who knows how many times it might happen to me. This is going to be a world that I play a lot in. And you can always count on me doing something stupid. And I do use a sleeping bag an awful lot. And you know, if you do that, if you sleep in a bed, then pick it up, and then you're going to end up at spawn when you die. Because who has the presence of mind to know, well, this is a dangerous situation, maybe I'll put a bed down and click on it real quick. I think I've only actually done that maybe once or twice. But I thought, this is dangerous. Before I go into this cave, let me put a bed down and click on it. Usually you go into a situation, you think, I'm not going to die. Like right now, for example. But if it happened to me right now, I wouldn't have a nether highway. I'd have a nether walkway. Because I've connected this the whole way. Basically. It's just a very narrow path, you know. I had to dig the whole thing out. So anyway, this does pass through a couple dangerous zones. And I've done my best to sort of mitigate it. Man, I'm gonna have so much netherrack floating around here before too long. And I don't really save the netherrack, you know. Maybe I should. I've got plenty of netherrack back in a chest at home, more than I'll ever use, I'm sure. One time and one time only have I ever actually used netherrack in a build. I was building a house in the swamp and I was using mangrove. That nice burgundy colored mangrove wood. And netherrack goes with that wood surprisingly well. Now, before too long, we should start getting some piglins spawning up here to keep me company. It's pretty lonely up here working. But don't worry. We will soon have guests. I wonder whatever made Mojang settle on piglins. It's an interesting selection. And you have to be a little bit careful, because sometimes a lava pocket will open up. It's not a big deal or anything, but it does happen from time to time. And also, I found 2 pieces of ancient debris doing this. So it does occur up in the ceiling of the Nether. It's not as common, but it does happen. I like to think of it as a nice little bonus for working so hard. But anyway, earlier today, now you're going to be seeing this in the morning, but later on, the Sulphur World Challenge video will be released. That's right, 2 Minecraft videos in one day, ladies and gentlemen. It's because it's Sunday, and I'm not doing any work, IRL, and I got plenty of time to make a second video. Okay, that's... Oh, there we go, look, that's our old friend. It's our old friend, the piglins. They're starting to show up now. Hi, guys. Yes, I'm wearing beautiful, beautiful Nether Nikes, so they're cool with me. I hope they don't get jealous because I'm holding a golden carrot. You know how those guys are. They're like American women. They're real gold diggers. Maybe not all American women. I take that back. Not all American women are like that. I'm sure there's some good, decent Christian women. But I'm sure they have to fight the urge to be gold diggers. Because it's in their nature. But anyway, I tell you what, working in the Nether really makes you appreciate working in the overworld. But I'm still gathering materials because that mob farm build of mine is a heck of a thing. Oh look, it's a magma cube. Well, this is a first. That's the first time I've had a little magma cube spawn up here. Well, isn't that interesting? Hopefully a ghast doesn't spawn up here. I don't think one will because I have these lights right here. And a ghast needs at least 3 by 3. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a ghast could spawn up here. It hasn't yet. Let's not tempt fate, but if one does spawn up here, we'll be okay. It'll just probably destroy an awful lot of the netherrack beside here, and I'll have to repair a bunch of stuff. Let's hope it doesn't happen, folks. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to building buildings in Canyon Lake, get that going, and breeding up villagers, and I've got lots of great plans for that whole area. But this is something that sort of needs to be done. And the sooner I get out of the way, the sooner I can just cross it off my list. And also, I was thinking about building a little house back at spawn. You know? Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to spawn and actually maybe build a nice little house up in the mountains. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe a big, huge mountain house where I hollow out a mountain and turn it into my own little personal house. It's a little baby piglin. And yes, they're just as obnoxious as the adults, if not more so. Now, the reason why I don't mow through this quicker, you know, because I could just do this, you know. In fact, I could run. That's how good this pickaxe is. But you see, I'm taking a terrible chance by doing this, because sometimes you run and you open up a lava pocket. I'm just lucky I haven't yet. There are lava pockets up here, but you know what? I'm actually surprised. I think it's only happened like 2 or 3 times so far. And I'm actually a little bit surprised that it hasn't happened more. Okay, yeah, we're going to leave this little row in there because we don't have to take that out. And I just go along like this. And just hope the lava doesn't come flying out and drenching me. Got fire protection on my boots, so... Yes. That's okay, I cleared out that row over here. It doesn't really matter. All that's going to be getting covered up. live life a little bit dangerously because I'm filming. It makes it just a little bit more interesting and fun on camera, I guess. What is it, idiot? He's looking at me like he doesn't know what the heck I'm doing. Here's a little area I had to patch up because the big drop off, a big hole underneath there. There's a couple of those spaces. Oh, looky here, we have a lava pocket down there. Nice to see. Nice that it wasn't like at eye level. But yeah, I used some of my red concrete I had on hand, and I patched up some of these spots. And the reason I used the red concrete was because there were gas floating around out there, and I felt like netherrack just wasn't going to do it. Ooh, here we go. Got to be a little bit careful here. And we have some chasms. Some chasms. But there's only a couple of spots like this where there's big, huge drop-offs like this. You see? It's not nice. But it's to be expected. What, you thought this was going to be a beautiful garden? It's the Nether. And this is a spot, this is the tunnel that I dug. That it now turns and goes this way. You see, I set my little nether lodestone compass over here. That way, I can find this place. See here? Let me go ahead and put my bed in my hotbar. Man, look at all that netherrack. Let's put the bed in the hotbar. You can see we come out over here. It's a beautiful nether waste biome, which this whole area is worthy of being explored at some future point. I wonder if it's nightfall. It probably is. It's okay. We'll sleep real quick. And if something kills us here, we'll just end up spawning right here, because this is spawn. See here? This is that little cave I went into. This is spawn. This portal is built exactly on the spawn blocks, so... Doesn't this take you down memory lane? Oh, look at the zombies on fire. It's such a beautiful reunion. Hey, zombies. The zombies of my homelands. Hey, guys. Oh, you poor bastards. What's he doing? Guess he's taking the scenic route. Anyway, you guys remember this place. This is just pretty cool, isn't it? Coming back to spawn. Roughly 7,000 blocks away from my current home. But this is where we started off. Way back in the day. And you can see over here, we got the Stony Peaks. And we got more Stony Peaks. To the west of this, we have more Stony Peaks. And remember, to the west of that, there's that zombie village, or that abandoned village. Didn't really have any zombies in it, did it? But it was an abandoned village with a bunch of cobwebs everywhere. I should go over there and harvest some more cobwebs because I am running a little bit low on string. I used almost all my string up when I was making the scaffolding for my guardian farm. And you can never have too much string. Anyway, this is spawn over here. And we just have to do honestly, it's kind of a nice diversion though, isn't it? Coming out here. Coming out here. This beautiful place. I was thinking about maybe building a house out here. Look at this. It's like a beautiful vacation home. Oh, what's this? We got ourselves a little cave down here. I never actually come down here, so... There could be somebody down here waiting to surprise me. Oh, it's one of these. One of these weird crevasses. Okay, well, whatever. Even this dingy little cave is preferable to being in the Nether. Or being in my stupid poison world I'm trying to conquer. Of all the harebrained ideas, trying to beat this game playing out of a Sulfur Caves biome world. I should have my head examined. I don't know what kind of stupidity possesses me at times. I never even went in and tested it out. Normally, when I want to do a challenge, I'll go and do a test run and see, okay, what do I need to do? How hard is this going to be? What should I expect? This time there was no preparation. I just went in. I thought, wouldn't this be a great idea? Well, this guy's got a spear. Yes, you're my friend. You have nothing to fear from me, my friend. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful around here. And I don't trust that zombie piglin with a spear. I just get a weird feeling like he's gonna stab me in the back. It's probably smart to not trust zombie piglins, right? Oh, this little dude hasn't despawned. Well, that's because he's holding a block. So, of course, he's never going to despawn because he's holding a piece of netherrack. Wonderful. We get to see him from here on out. And we're going to zip, zam, zoom along here. Every once in a while I gotta stop there because I'm gotta keep my eyes peeled. I don't want anything bad to happen. Nothing bad like lava suddenly descending and falling on my head, or me falling through the floor right about here, but we should be good. It's the next road that I'm going to have to be real careful on. Very nice. Now, I need to put some netherrack in my hotbar so I can do a little patching. And all this running and chopping is taking up a little hunger. But anyway, now when I tell you I'm in the nether, busy digging through the nether for this Nether Expressway, you can picture in your mind's eye exactly what I'm doing. It's not terribly exciting. I don't know, what would you rather see? Would you rather see me do this or chop down trees? Because right now, I'm in that kind of mode in this world as I'm chopping down trees, I'm getting materials, and hopefully soon I can commence or recommence fixing up my mob farm so it doesn't look like a giant turd sticking out of the water. Just running along, chopping down the rack. Oh yes, the depthless void. Oh yes. You know what? I should just do this because every time I pass that by, I get the feeling like there's a ghast out there just waiting to ruin my day. But yeah, I'm going to have to head home before too long. Look at my Silk Touch pickaxe. The last thing I want to do is to accidentally break my beautiful pickaxe because, you know, it's got all these enchantments on it, and it would be a shame to have to go and do all that again. Especially since it's got netherite on it. Oh, it's so nice having that little lunatic baby piglin up here. pretty crazy that piglins have babies. He's just up here playing in the netherrack. Up in the nether ceiling. Absolutely zero parental supervision. What do his parents tell him? Come back when the gas is high in the sky. Come back home. I mean, when I was a little kid, parents would just say, yeah, get lost. Come back when it's dark. And I grew up in the country. Up in Pennsylvania. And there was plenty for a kid to do out in the woods, let me tell you. I was a tree climbing fool. Look at that, I almost stepped right into this. That would have been hilarious, right? That would make for great video. Okay, this is going to be the end wall, so I'm just going to go ahead and patch this up. We're going to be a little bit more careful around this area, because this is a part of the dangerous area. We're just going to have to put a little floor in here and there, you know. Basically go into sneak mode. But it's all in a day's work for bicycle repairman. Yes, I know lava pouring on my head would be very entertaining. But if you want to see me die and have bad things happen to me, if you think that's your idea of entertainment, then go watch my Poison World, my Sulfur World challenge that I'm doing right now. A little spoiler alert. Okay, I think we're coming to another sort of dangerous spot here. No, this is the cave. We should be good here. We should be. But you better believe my eyes are glued to that floor. Yes, little Joey. I should bring a name tag up here and name him, because he's going to be up here now. He's not despawning. He's got a block in his hand. He went and picked up a block. Oh, and I'm hearing a ghast too, which means that ghasts could possibly spawn up here now. So there's that. Okay, this is the very edge here, so I don't have to do the top corner. I have done the top corner, but I don't have to, because all that's going to be getting covered up with concrete. Part of the charm of this place is that it's in the nether, but it doesn't look like it's in the nether. You can go up here on the highway and you can feel like you're not even in the nether, which is the chief positive thing about it. So I am not a fan of the nether, let me tell you. But it looks like I'm going to get this thing finally dug out here and widened and ready to go. All in one video. I didn't even think I was going to be able to do that, but I made an executive decision to play fast and loose and go running along mining netherrack. I don't usually do that. I'm usually a lot more chilled out and leisurely, you know. I just sort of walk along and mow it down very casually. What's this guy doing? Why is he running around like a lunatic? Oh, he's got a block. He's happy. Let him play. Let the children play. Okay, I'm gonna, just for the fun of it, I'm gonna do this because, you know, I was sort of half hoping that a ghast would spawn up here, just because I know it would make good television. Okay, very nice. Now I just have to go back home and make a buttload of concrete. So I'll be making red and white concrete. I could combine the two dyes and make pink concrete. Would you like to see that? Would you like to see a gay nether tunnel? Or a tunnel that looks like I'm exiting a birth canal or something? Is that what you'd like to see? I hope not, because you'll be very disappointed. But yeah, even if I just walk down this tunnel, it is still way faster than going in the overworld. Pardon me, Sam. Let's go ahead and do the little jumping method. Now, if I wanted to go to the stronghold, I go down that avenue. I'm starting to get a little peckish. Yeah, I'm still making concrete in my little concrete factory. I'm sure I showed you guys that back when I first made it. That little dugout close to my house where I It's got some water in there, and I just go in there and I just hold down both my buttons and switch out concrete powder every once in my offhand, and I can listen to podcasts. I can listen to anything and not pay much attention while I'm doing it. What a place! What a place! What a world! What a world! I'm in love. Ooh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Let's keep the bad guys spawning to a minimum. And look at this. My pickaxe needs healed, but I didn't have to heal it in between during the episode. How are you guys doing? These beautiful little parrots over here. It's very nice being able to come here and see the parrots. I guess first we'll go over here and empty out my pockets. I might as well. Got all this netherrack. Oh, look, a spider. A spider spawned up here. Hey, spider. Hey, spider, come back here. I like string, and I'm... Come back here. You, sir, are an idiot. Okay, let's get rid of this. Get those spider's eyes. I've been getting spider's eyes from witches I've killed up in my mob farm. But I'm saving them up because I do want to breed some armadillos. There's some armadillos over there in those hills, and I want to make armor for some of my boys. Not all my boys, but some of them. I want to put armor on them. My elite ninja kill squad. That's what I call them. You see, I chained the rabbit up over here with the camels. And that's because I found this ocelot hanging out in the leaves of my tree up here. So I towered up, leashed him up, and I brought him over here, but I couldn't keep my bunny rabbit over here. So before I got the ocelot, I had the common sense to go and take the bunny rabbit and put him over there. Of course, I didn't have the common sense to take the chicken over there first. The ocelot put an end to that chicken very quickly. It was sad. I had my chicken chained up to that fence over there because I'm collecting eggs. Why not? Why not collect some eggs, right? Might as well. Eggs are part of a balanced breakfast. Very healthy for you. Where am I keeping these guys? Oh, well, maybe I'm keeping them up here, yeah. Also, I've got a chest up in the mob farm where I'm keeping them. Anyway, I need to go up to the mob farm before I do anything else and heal up my pickaxe. You see, this is considerably less convenient now for me. I'm going to be building a porch on this structure. What I'd like to call my elytra lander. I'm going to be putting it out here somewhere. Maybe on all four sides. That way I can just pick any single side to come in on and land comfortably with my elytra. Also, leave and fly off in my elytra without having to fly up. Because these are all going to be windows. Still not sure if I'm going to use fence posts or regular glass or what I'm going to do. I'm thinking of using black glass. Now, that's going to require an awful lot of smelting. It's going to require an awful lot of squid killing. And it might force me to make a squid farm. Would you guys like to see a squid farm? You can make a squid farm. It's not particularly easy, but if you need a ton of black dye, it's a good thing to do. But anyway, I'm going to be hanging out here, waiting for these mobs to accumulate, heal my tools up, get back to work. It's a busy day. Just because it's Sunday doesn't mean a man is not going to work. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Appreciate you guys watching the whole way to the end of the video. I really do. And I'll see y'all next time.